Hey Gemini, this is going to be a look into what this energy of this full moon in Aries on October 9th is bringing you. All right, let's look into your overall energy. Okay, maybe there's some obstacles and challenges that you're recognizing you've been going through. And it's kind of like this energy of, oh my God, have I failed? And the thing about this is with, your ruling planet, Mercury, still in its shadow at the time of this full moon. Mercury the day after is moving into Libra. So balance is coming, okay, gems? There's this energy of feeling depleted. However, maybe there's something about this experience that you're going through and that you recognize during this full moon, that these experiences that you've been going through, maybe they're exhausting, maybe you're tired of them. However, maybe they're also an initiation to fulfilling what's next, and guiding you to fulfill what's next. What if you surrendered during this full moon and understood that you're not accepted, that the gift that you give to everybody, which is you're one of the most giving signs of the zodiac, and what if it's okay to, instead of doing everything for everybody else, maybe this full moon is bringing in for you an opportunity to recognize that you giving to everybody else doesn't have to be as exhausting anymore. And this time in this moon, take this time in this full moon to recognize that it's okay to also, nurture yourself. Growth requires us to step out of our comfort zone. And one thing I know about you gems is that you are gems, and you give. And you give and you give. And in this full moon, as this comes in, you may be realizing just how much by how depleted you feel. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, it's like, take a stand. Overall energy is you are on a path. There's this energy of needing to make a choice between two different paths. And maybe you're aware of this, right? There is this energy of needing to forgive yourself for overextending yourself in situations that have been depleting, right? And so in order to move forward on whatever path this is, the old has to be left behind. So it's okay to grieve that. It's also okay to, as you heal in this full moon, accept that you also deserve your own healing that you give to everybody else. All right. You might feel like the walls are closing in a little bit on you. This is because your awareness about yourself is heightening. You are awakening. All right. What do we have here? More in reverse. So yeah, I'm getting two things from this. Maybe you're realizing in this full moon that you can't give more. You're done giving more, right? It's okay to take now. And it's also could be the other thing that I'm getting here is more in reverse is maybe it's not about the more you're giving to others, but it's in reverse because you deserve more, not just from yourself, from others, right? And so let's get one more, angels, before we move into tarot. Thank you you're a mystic, okay? Yeah. This is an opportunity in this full moon as you lay and rest, okay, to go within, examine and accept that you are a mystical force, a creative being, and what you give to everybody else, you deserve too. Okay, let's dive into some tarot, angels. I hope that makes sense, you guys. The dreamer, this is an opportunity with this full moon to start brand new. This is zero. This is the Fool, taking a leap ahead in order to move forward. Look at this. Okay, look at that. A path is waiting for you. What are you going to do, right? The distant doesn't have to be stuck in in your energy. Like, that's the past. Accept it, love on it, cherish it. Absolutely. Move forward from it. Because I think that during this full moon, you're realizing that holding on to the past is actually keeping you from moving forward. And I think in this full moon to come, you're embracing where you've come, how you've gotten there, and now excited to begin to trust yourself as you begin a new adventure. All right, let's see what else, angels, for gems. This is 4 of summer. Okay, this is when upright, this is about regret, but it's in reverse. So in this full moon, you are relieving yourself of the distraction of feeling guilt trips on yourself, okay? You're not accepting anybody else's guilt trips for you taking care of you, okay? You're realizing the opportunity that those brought you now, and now you're aware and able to move forward from any type of discontentment that arises in your life when you put everybody before yourself, okay? This is a feeling of taking yourself for granted for so long, and now realizing that in this full moon, and now that you realize that awareness is there, you're moving forward in a practical way that's going to make you feel more fulfilled. All right. Yeah, 6 of winter. Here's the 6 of swords. Moving forward, getting in the boat and moving forward to calmer waters. Positive changes are coming for you, gems. Positive changes are on their way for you. So this is going to feel heavy at first, right? However, welcome the relief to put troubled times behind you now. All right, you're traveling. For many, might be also relocating. At the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Wands. There's a choice that's presenting itself to you in this full moon, which is interesting and makes sense since there's a path on 2 different cards here. And I think what's happening is maybe you've been indecisive about something, and this full moon is bringing you back to yourself. That's what's happening here. Forgiving yourself for staying in places that took advantage of you and your greatness for way too long, all right? And so you're forgiving yourself for that, for not recognizing when you should have stepped out of something for yourself and stayed in a place too long that you became depleted. You're a mystic, and so allow yourself to recognize that you deserve to be happy too. All that happiness that you've given to others, you deserve. So make that choice in this full moon that you don't have to feel trapped and you don't have to live with regret. What you are figuring out in this full moon is awareness of the things that you've been through. You're embracing that and the obstacles that maybe have felt challenging. And now you're using them as lessons and you're making the choice to move forward. All right. I feel like I'm gonna leave that there, gems. Self-love is a way that you are giving back to yourself during this full moon. It's okay to do that. All right. Check out my other platforms. I'm on the Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And to book your own personal read, if this felt relatable, if you'd like to do that, subscribe, all the things. I'd love that. And until next time, you guys can visit soulshine1111.com to book your own reading. I'm Jamie. Be loved, be together. Until next time, go grow.